This is like a new term. And it just seems that every week now we've got all these new terms, whether it's Gen Z or millennials. Just the new term that we need to be aware of is busy bragging.
Before that busy bragging term came about, I used to call it, oh, you have your busy badge on.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you actually use the term busy.
Busy badge, yep.
Oh, yeah. All right. So do you know what busy bragging is, Froggy?
I can't imagine.
Come on, what do you think? Come on, use your noggin for a second.
Is it like people
Busy.
who say they work so hard and always brag about how hard they work?
There you go. Look at that.
Bingo.
I hate that.
You can do it. Look at that.
I can't stand that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Do you know any busy braggers?
At the beach, put the laptops out because it never ends.
What?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Who
is
does that?
People do that.
Hold
That's
on,
just people do that.
say
That's
that-
an example.
Say that again.
Say it without talking like this.
Well, I've seen people with they're at the beach for vacation, but they're working on their laptop on vacation because they're so busy.
You know, all right.
What, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay, then.
See, I was thinking more along the lines, instead of somebody working through a vacation, somebody's like, okay, so then after this, I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then this comes up, and then I have to pick up the kids, and I have to do this, and I have to go to this
That's a
work, and then I have to go to
stupid
this
guess.
event, and then I have to host this, and I have to do this.
You know, I felt like I've been guilty. I became cognizant of this in my own behavior once I had children, ironically, because I have a lot of mom friends who are stay-at-home moms. And so I'd be calling my mom friends on my drive home from work going, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so swamped, da-da-da. And then I realize I'm kind of insulting them because it's almost making me sound like, oh, I'm Superwoman. I'm working, and then I'm going home taking care of my kids. I'm so busy. So that's when I became aware of it. And we all have 24 hours in a day. We all have a lot of stuff to do. We're all busy.
Busy
brag on it.
bragging is apparently driving folks crazy, and it's being called like a workplace toxicity. Busy bragging, and that's where you just won't stop bragging about how busy you are. You're inundated, and apparently other employees are getting sick of it. Stress bragging, stress bragging is another like a synonym. So stress brag, busy brag, and those that brag about being so busy are apparently less likable and a lot of times incompetent, or I should say less competent than other folks that are not busy bragging about how inundated, how buried they are with work. So I'm sure that everyone knows busy. Let's go to phones on this just for a second. 741 at the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Remember, we're at 104.7 FM. Q105 is 104.7 FM. So let's go to phones. 800-990-1047. That's how you get in. Do you have, and listen, you might not have known what the name is, but we might have just jarred the fact that you're just tormented at work by a busy bragger. Do you have a coworker? Is it someone you work with? Or listen, maybe you'd like to confess. Maybe we've just kind of, awakened you. Maybe you're a busy bragger and you're driving your coworkers nuts, and we just alerted you to the fact that you're a busy bragger and you need to cut the crap. All right? All right, let's grab some calls on this. 800-990-1047. Say get in. Busy bragging, any angle you want to take, folks. 800-990-1047. Andrew will screen some calls. Are you a busy bragger? Do you have a busy bragger at work? Did you used to work with a busy bragger? Did you finally have to tell him to shut the up?
All right, so
Yeah.
is a busy bragger different than a busy complainer? Because the way we're saying it, like, oh, I have to do this, it's not a good
Yeah.
thing.
I think it's the same thing. Or in many ways.
It's almost like a humble brag,
Like
where
a-
a humble brag is you're saying it, but you're not really trying to act like you're bragging, but they're complaining about being busy, but really they're secretly bragging
Or-
about how much they're getting done.
Or if they're
doing.
trying to tell you how busy they are because they're so important. Oh, I got
Right.
this, then I have this, then I got to do this,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Listen,
blah, blah.
if you periodically say, hey, I'm swamped, I'm jammed up, I don't think that makes you a busy bragger. I think it's repetitive
Yes.
behavior. It's constant. Somebody in your office, and it's always they're swamped, they're busy. I'm so busy, I can't get it all done.
I used
gotta
to know a guy who was very guilty of this. And
Yes.
he had 2 radio shows.
And he wouldn't let you forget it.
And he'd say, I work, I do 2 radio shows and I prep all day.
And he would say like little things like, "You guys just pick your nose after the first radio show.
I got a whole other show to do. God, what was his name?
It slips my mind.
God, who was it?
It was Tom Joyner.
Well,
The fly jock?
The fly
The
jock.
fly jock. I got a show in an hour. Where's my plane?
Gotta get to Chicago for the afternoon drive.
All right, let's go to phones on this. I got a bunch of folks already on hold. And if you'd like to add to it, 800-990-1047 if you know a busy bragger at work.
Everybody does.
Marilyn, Tampa. Hey, Marilyn, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
Good morning, Fester.
Good morning, darling.
How you doing?
I'm good. Great. How is this?
You guys want to exchange phone numbers?
Marilyn and I
All right,
have
tell
a
you
thing
what.
going
I'll
on.
tell you what. You know what? You have Fester's number. It's 813-310-8444.
I want you to know,
Call-
Marilyn is a manager of a local steakhouse, and she has invited me over.
Really?
And I have not yet taken advantage
Hold
of
on.
it,
I'm
but I
not
will.
a manager at a steakhouse.
Yeah, what's Burger King?
Burger King.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a steakhouse.
Yeah.
That's a Burger King. It's not a
It's a
steakhouse.
steakhouse.
Oh, wait a minute. Marilyn, did I meet you at Veterans Ford?
Yes, you did, Todd. How are you doing?
Yes. Look at yes.
She's dropping your government name on you.
Yeah, she was shopping for a pickup
My
truck.
son.
Yeah, her
My
son
son bought the truck.
from Veterans Ford.
He bought a platinum 2500 from him.
Bam,
Holy
another MJ
cow.
deal. Oh yeah, look at that. Rack it up. All right. So,
Put MJ on the sales
I
board.
might be that bragger though. I'm not sure.
all right, wait a sec. So Marilyn, you think you might be a bragger?
Yes.
You think you're a busy okay, why do you think that you, Marilyn, are a busy bragger?
Because of the fact that Fester knows I have cancer and I'm going through radiation and chemo. And to get myself through it, I talk with my employees all the time. Running the store is hard. So I'm constantly, I don't know if it's complaining, but constantly just, it's my way of venting to tell them that I got schedules, I got this, I got that, I got chemo once a week, I got radiation 5 days a week. And it's overwhelming at times. So I do have a
Well, listen, I think maybe we should cut you some slack, or your employees should cut you some slack if you're going through a lot like that.
Oh, most of my employees do. Most of my employees encourage it. But I have 2 managers that are like, really,
Well,
So
That's a
I might
dog-eat-dog
need to tone
business
that
you're
down
in.
a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, Marilyn, we wish you the best, and it was great seeing you at Veterans Ford. And I got to make sure that we got a little tick for another MJ deal. And again, folks, if you're looking for a car, truck, SUV, Veterans Ford, one of our sponsors here on the MJ Morning Show, you go to Veterans Ford, you tell them you want the MJ deal, and no other Ford dealer will beat the price you can get at Veterans Ford on whatever you're looking for if you mention MJ. Marilyn, have a great day. Thanks. Let's grab Rebecca in Wesley Chapel. Rebecca, busy bragging. Go ahead.
Hi, yes, can you hear me?
Barely.
Yeah, it's not that clear. Can you clear it up a little bit?
Let me see. All right, is that a little better?
That is
God.
Way
that is
worse.
that is 17,000% better. Go ahead, Rebecca.
Perfect. So, yeah, in my line of work, we all have the same workload, and when someone is a busy bragger, and when I say someone, I mean the same person all the time,
Yep.
I just look at them as you are just not efficient in what you're doing, and you need to be better.
Or you need
Amen.
to, you need to delegate. Yep.
How many busy braggers are in your office?
There's 3 that really come to mind that always complain about their workload and everything like that.
What type of work is it that you do, Rebecca?
I am a clinical monitor, so I oversee clinical trials for the sponsor.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, really. So give us an example of one of the clinical trials that you've been involved with recently. What did it have to do with?
Obesity. It's one of you've talked about it on your show a couple of times, actually. I've been involved with that one.
Wow, we ought to get Fester hooked up on that.
You know,
I want to work with the bragger. I don't want to work with her. I want to work with the busy bragger.
Hey, Rebecca, thanks for the call. I'll grab 2 more because then I got to get to this awful fiance story. Ooh, boy. All right. Line 5, Sharon in Lakeland. Sharon, MJ Morning Show, you're up next. Hi.
Hi. what about people that volunteer? You know, they jump right in and then they complain about, having so much to do, but yet they can volunteer and they still complain. Is that
Oh yeah,
I
volunteer.
hate volunteers.
Volunteer complainers.
That's a real problem.
Yeah.
So they
Damn Red Crossers.
We gotta feed the homeless.
they jump into volunteer and then they complain that they're so busy that they really didn't have time to volunteer. Is that it?
yes.
Oh my
That's
God! Well,
hardcore.
that's what you know what you do with them. You throat punch them.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, Sharon, the soup at the soup kitchen's not going to serve itself.
You give them a hi-ya karate chop right to the Adam's apple or whatever. All right, thanks for the call. All right, one more.
Volunteers.
Joy.
They seem like really nice people.
Hello, Joy. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Thank you. So does feeling like you get hit by a truck every day count as bragging? Because that's how I feel every day.
Well, hold on. Do you brag about how exhausted you are?
I don't see. There's a difference between bragging, like, "Hey, I'm super important. You know, I got all this stuff to do." Okay, we get it. Kind of like people who sit in like Starbucks with their laptop all day. It's like, okay, we get it. You're busy. But like, there's a difference between like, I'm an important person and I just got the crap beat up out of me, just from day-to-day life. So I say I'm more on the side of complaining.
Oh, so you're a complainiac.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. You strike me as complaining,
Yeah.
Joy.
Well,
But you have a sweet little voice. You probably complain.
You have a
sweet little voice.
sweet little voice, like
She
what?
does.
Like a chipmunk, like a mouse?
Almost like a progeria.
Yeah, like I don't know. Maybe it's the name Joy that's making me think that, but that's so ironic.
I get that a lot. I don't know if it works in my favor or not, but I get that a lot.
You guys sound like a midget.
I've never met
Will you stop
I
it?
know, sorry.
like a big midget.
I'd like to, Joy, this is your theme song right here. Little
Love
Joy,
this.
yeah.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah. Also, what was the movie where he's in the field at the end and they're running this?
Age of Aquarius. With
No,
the
40-year-old version.
Yeah, that was the Aquarius song.
Well, are you sure it wasn't this?
Yeah, that was not this.
It wasn't
this?
this?
Is Boogie Nights pool
Oh.
scene. Full
Oh,
front
was
flip. John C. Reilly.
Anyway, hey, Joy, thanks for calling in.
Bye, Joy.
Thanks.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.
Yeah.
What's your husband's name? Anger?
Yeah.
Hate?
Her husband's name is Pissy.
Just like,
Pissy.
We're gathered here today to join Pissy and Joy.
Or Andrew saying joy and pain.
So,
yeah.
Daviana's middle name is Joy, and she always gets confused. So she'll ask you if she wants to know your middle name, MJ. She'll be like, "Hey, MJ, what's your Joy name?"
Hold on. You named your kid after a dishwasher soap?
yes.
Yes, I did.
That's her middle name?
Her
Daviana
name,
Joy.
her name is going to be Dawn Joy.
because she was born in December, so joyful season. Yeah,
You know,
Dawn Joy would have been really good.
We were going to call Chloe her middle name Palmolive.
Palmolive.
Yeah, but
Gets the grease out.
and then Olive for short, But we settled on Victoria.
You named your kid after a perfume?
you know Max's middle name? Fabuloso.
or a purse, Chloe.
Yes, or purse.
Chloe purses. Now, Chloe's initials are CVS. Chloe Victoria Schnitt. Yeah.
Well, guess what? I wear my daughter's initials on my neck, and it says ED.
Oh, like erectile dysfunction.
Oh, that's
Isn't that funny?
nice.
Oh, lovely.
Evelyn and Daviana.